First up, days after Israel and Lebanon's Hezbollah engaged in the heaviest exchange of fire since the start of the Gaza War, the United States said that it was keeping a close watch on the developments in West Asia. The U.S. National Security spokesperson John Kirby acknowledged that an attack is imminent at any given point, not just from Iran but also from its proxies. He said, and I quote here, "We got to make sure we are postured and prepared, and we are. It's not something we take lightly. We look at it every day. If we have to make changes, we will." The U.S. chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, C.Q. Brown, is on a 3-day visit, meanwhile, to West Asia. He has met his Israeli counterpart as well as the Israeli Defense Minister, Yoav Gallant. This after Iran reiterated that revenge is certain for the killing of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh.
The Islamic Republic of Iran will not fall into media games and provocations and will decide how and when its revolutionary action will be taken. The axis of resistance will carry out these revenges according to their capabilities and measures, and we witnessed a part of this yesterday.
On the other hand, Iran has vowed to support any Gaza ceasefire deal agreed by Hamas. The Iranian foreign minister has said, and I quote here, "We will support any agreement that our friends in the Palestinian resistance and Hamas approve." The statement came after Qatari foreign minister met Agrachi and the Iranian president Masoud Pezeshkian. Qatar, along with Egypt and the US, have been working rigorously to finalize a deal. Meanwhile, Israel continues its offensive in Gaza and the West Bank. According to the Palestinian Health Ministry, 5 people were killed in an Israeli strike on the Nur Sham refugee camp near the city of Tulkarm. Also, 1 person died and 3 others were injured in Bethlehem in fresh violence by Israeli settlers. And our correspondent Jody Cohen tells us more about the assessment of C.Q. Brown, U.S. Chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, who is on a 3-day visit to West Asia.
Right, so General Brown was in Israel for meetings with senior military officials. He was here just as Hezbollah started its attack on Israel on Sunday. General Brown said that the risk of a broader war, he believes, has been somewhat abated after the clash between Hezbollah and Israel. But he said that Iran still poses a significant danger as it considers a strike on Israel. Now, I'm quoting here, General Brown said that how Iran responds will dictate how Israel responds, which will dictate whether there is going to be a broader conflict or not. Now, Brown also suggested that there's a risk from Iran's proxies in Iraq, Syria and Jordan who've attacked US troops there, as well as a risk from the Houthis in Yemen, who he called a wild card. Now, Israel is still on full alert as it says it's facing threats on several different fronts from Iran and its proxies Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, Islamic Jihad and Islamic resistance.
Well, we also asked Jody if the US, Qatar, Egypt succeed in getting Hamas and Israel to strike a ceasefire deal or a hostage deal.
It's the White House National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby said that Hezbollah's attack on Israel on Sunday hasn't impacted the hostage talks, that they're still ongoing. And he said that talks are set to continue over the coming days through working groups to try to resolve remaining issues. Now, mediators are reportedly pushing for a week-long humanitarian truce. Unnamed senior officials have told Israel's Channel 12 News that mediators are reportedly setting aside the difficult issues of the Philadelphia Netzarim corridors for now and concentrating on other issues first. For example, Israel wants a veto over releasing some Palestinian security prisoners who had the most blood on their hands. Hamas wants Israel to have no say on this, and there are disagreements on how many living hostages Hamas would release in the first phase of the deal. There have been reports that Hamas wants to release some dead hostages. Meanwhile, Hamas spokesperson Osama Hamdan has said that any talk of an imminent deal is false.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.